All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No, I'm just kidding, it's a video. Gotcha, nerds. Well, we can't really do worse than where we are now. The Sunday Creek Classic by Wild & Co. is 120 kilometres of mostly dirt road riding with about 3,100 metres of elevation. If you're from Brisbane, it's pretty close to riding the full Mount Cootha road loop 12.5 times. The race starts at the Kenilworth Showgrounds, heads up the road past the bakery, turns east into the hills. Depending on the person and the weather on the day, it will take between 4 and 10 hours. My team, being Nick, Mel, Davis, and myself, we set off from Brisbane at about 4:30 a.m. The drive up was pretty good, full of coffee, snacks, nervous chit-chat.
Grass ass.
We got to the showgrounds in plenty of time, got to park right away thanks to the helpful parking guy. Once we got our race numbers and our toilet visits out of the way, the race kicked off right on time at 7 a.m. Mel had earlier suggested that we'll experience a rolling series of emotions through the day, and that turned out to be very true for all of us. I'd say there are 3 notable climbs in this race, the first being only 6k's into the course in the Pine Forest. This climb isn't actually much in the scheme of things, it's only a few minutes long, but it's the first one of the day and it likely had most people in their easy gear. Then the ride up to Mount Buggery, which involves on-off walking for about 45 minutes. The final major climb being the first half of the actual Sunday Creek Road itself. Goes for about an hour and it is up. But the real climb of this 120 kilometre race is a secret climb, and it goes for the first 92 kilometres of the race. All of them, all 92 kilometres. The course has ups and downs for those first 92 k's, but it's always trending slightly up. The showgrounds where you start is about 100 metres above sea level, and that magical 92 kilometre mark into the race is about 840 metres above sea level. It is death by 1,000 tiny climbs. The saving grace is it is absolutely gorgeous the entire time. It sends you through so many different areas. It starts in that pine forest, then it's just valleys, creeks, there's green areas, there's brown areas, speedy downs, walkie ups. Not to mention the day that we were there for the 2025 edition, we were gifted the perfect weather for the entire day. And for the days leading up to the race, leaving the course in prime riding condition. The 4 of us had decided ahead of the race that we'd ride our own races and not try to stick together unless it just sort of fell out that way. We all finished between 6 hours 45 and 8 hours 15 minutes. And just getting across that finish line was a solid accomplishment. If we'd been offered an early exit at certain points of the race, I'm sure we all would have been quite tempted. If you are considering the race, bring a few $1 coins for the shower after. I was fortunately donated $1 by a lady that had finished well ahead of me. As the website suggests, the race is really tough, and it's not the distance or the total meters or the notable climbs, it's the intensity. You are trying to ride as fast as you can the entire time. Which is only possible, at least in my case, by force-feeding lolly snakes and Powerades long after I was sick of eating all the sugar. Every 12 minutes, when my eat a snake alarm went off on my watch, it was bittersweet. I knew that reminder was going to get me through, but those snakes became pretty tough to chew when I got into the 30s and 40s. Our whole team was well prepared, or really we were probably just quite lucky that we didn't have any bike issues, we didn't have any flat tyres. We had a mishmash of mountain bikes, and Mel had her gravel bike. All our bikes are very entry level, but they got the job done, no complaints. Since the race, we've all identified little improvements we could make for next year, but we don't see any major improvement in our time, as we're not really dedicated riders. We just like to ride in spare time and on the weekends.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
By the time we'd all wrapped up, the bakery was closed for the day, but fortunately, there was a pizza place open and their pizzas were top shelf.